Actually, just... You can throw for shit! What's your name, Sam? I think it was Sam. Sam, you can't throw for shit. Let's go. Damn it. No momento. And turning around again. Right, battery. Where can we find the ribbon plant again? There's it. Actually, let me read all the new information I got. If I read it like this, it's hard, easy to digest. Titanhopis, a large docile herbivore which emits oxygen and is defended by small aggressive symbiotes which accompany them. Slow, stupid and delicious, wet. Complex gills line the inside of a hole drawing cold water in and emitting warm oxygen-rich water in its place. Ooh. Attracts symbiotes, which makes holefish their home and fiercely ward off approaching life form. Any approaching life form migrates more or less at random, feeding from nutrients deposited by the symbiotes. Handy. The Titan holefish has evolved entirely beyond basic survival mechanisms like speed, intelligence, or hunting. It exists in a semi-permanent state of unreflective, calm swim forward on impulse, fully trusting the complex ecosystem which supports it. Jesus. Assessment: valuable oxygen source. If you can reach it. The Arctic peeper, a fast prey fish camouflaged against the ice. Like the common peeper, it is fast and relatively intelligent, allowing it to survive in large numbers. Researcher notes don't like the auto-generated name suggests ice clubs. I wanted to. Where's the change.org petition? I want to call them ice clubs. Creepvine seeds. Mature creepvine plants survive the predation of small herbivores, produce these bioluminescent seed clusters which may be knocked loose by current or consumed and later deposited by predators. They were yellow in the original game, right? The seeds. The embryo is surrounded by a thick oil and silicone layer, which will disperse into the ground as the outer skin deteriorated. This may provide the seedling with the nutrients it needs to survive the low light conditions on the seabed. Assessment: final alien research, construction application. Coral bridge. Coral bridges are formed by rapidly growing coral polyps that exhibit thigmotropism, which causes growth in response to stimuli or when touching a solid object. Coral bridges grow in thick, twisted patterns that anchor onto rocks or other coral. The underside is covered in colonies of blue barnacles. Frost anemone. The frost anemone grows on the underside of ice floes and icebergs. What are ice floes? The anemone's tendrils are covered in fins, stinging hairs that paralyze small fish and plankton that are broken down for nutrients. Jesus. These tendrils should be trimmed to effectively harvest edible heart. Assessment: carefully harvest for high nutritional value. I just ate them. The violet bow, a common luminescent plant which grows on patches on seabed. Okay.
All-Terra beacon signature detected. Unique identifier. Delta Station dock.
Ooh.
Delta Station. This is the place Lil mentioned in her message.
I like how those messages are kind of random. Ribbon plant. Ooh, another oxygen source. What's with you? What's that? Also, what's that? More importantly, what's that? I'm gonna equip the snowball just in case Sea Monkey comes after me. Ooh, PDA. Altera PDA. There it is. Wait, wasn't I here before? Yeah, I was here before. But not down here. Medkit. Light bulb. Light 6, sorry. Water. Shit, ice. See, that's the thing. You may find a way out, but you're not always lucky. It's definitely not where I want to be. I just want some river plants. Weren't they with something else in the original Subnautica?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Shut up. If someone can tell me what accent that is, I'd be very happy. Oh, it's not full. Okay, screw the snowballs. Actually, just... You can't throw for shit! What was your name, Sam? I think it was Sam. Sam, you can't throw for shit. SEAGLIDE fragment. Music sometimes reminds me of Minecraft music. I know it sounds stupid, but still. Lithium just grows on the side.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Like how her swim is not fully symmetrical. Like her left arm goes a bit quicker than her right. What are those noises? That's something I can scan. Or is it just metal?
Warning. Passing 100 meters.
Ooh, we're going
Oxygen
deep.
efficiency decreased.
Sea truck. Fuck off, big thing that wants to attack me.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Hi, shark thing. I think that's why the shark cages are here. Please let me be. Oh, y'all don't like guests.
Oxygen.
On my way, on my way, on my way, on my way. Come on. So close. Penguins, help me. I just been attacked. Can I stay with you guys for a second? Is it a yes? I think that's a yes. Hi. How's it going? Am I staying in the way? Was it following me? I no longer regret the 30 euros spent in this game. This is already phenomenal and we're only at the start. Oh. Damn it. Accidentally use the health pack and threw a flare. Ooh, look at the color of the sky. You can't see it yet, but you can see it through the water. Holy shit, this is some apocalypse level shit. Ooh, green plants. I'll just take both, just in case. Oh, here it is. I need both. Good, 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 good. Now this is where the fun begins. Alright, it counts as deployable. I think it's also an equipment, but hey, who am I?
The SEAGLIDE is a personal transportation device used for high-speed freediving. Contains a built-in light and map.
I swear, what is that accent? I just showed it out one time outside. Same with these. Right. Kelp root. Contrary to its name, the visible aspect of the kelp root is a thick, twisted stem. The root system anchors deep into the rocky walls of the cave. Some kelp roots grow a pustule along the stem, which are formed by the plant slowly ejecting out toxic materials that are absorbed by the extensive root system. Assessment harvestable for resources used in fabrication. I should have known that, then I would have stabbed it. Oxygen plant, very original name. Plus something out of the corner of my eye was just this. The oxygen plant produces a harvestable reserve of oxygen in its bioluminescent floating bulb. It is hypothesized that it attracts territorial air-breathing fauna, forming a symbiotic relationship that protects the plant from herbivorous fish. Assessment and a water source for breathable oxygen useful in free diving scenarios. See again a great reason why it makes oxygen. Redwort, a common plant adaptable to many different environments. The redwort is a staple part of the diet of many small herbivores. Rim plant. The rim plant contains highly concentrated sulfuric acid, can be harvested for use in battery fabrication, that's why. Sulfuric acid evolved as an evolutionary defense mechanism to discourage fauna from eating the leaves of the ribbon plant. When harvesting the plant, the core must not be compromised in order to avoid creating an exothermic chemical reaction. For those who don't know, exothermal means where heat's released, so in the simplest of terms, of course. High school chemistry is even simple for high school chemistry. Let's see, a mobile battery powered LED stick which provides low level lighting in a 360-degree area can be attached to most surfaces. Sea Truck. The Sea Truck is an advanced underwater vehicle with attachable modular cabins for maximum adaptability in the field. Main cabin. Small and nimble when unencumbered by additional modules. The main cabin alone is comparable in speed to the Seamoth. A wide reinforced glass viewing window provides excellent forward visibility while at the helm. Retractable helm, and chair, no expense spared. Unlike the larger Cyclops mini submarine, the Sea Truck does not support additional of internal modules like fabricators. However, it can be upgraded to enhance its speed, towing power, and crush depth, among other things. Really cool. Like how they put something similar to the Cyclops in here, but completely different. Rating: speed variable depending on cargo. Crush depth 150 meters, upgradable. Power 2 times replaceable power cells. Upgrade module slots 4 persons 1 plus. Additional modules. Small cargo module can be attached to the rear of the main cabin, providing a range of powerful benefits. Available modules include fabrication, docking stations, habitation section, and of course plenty of storage. Additional cargo modules reduce the Sea Truck's speed, maneuverability, and power efficiency. Additional modules can be jettisoned directly from the main cockpit, which will also enable exploration of tight spaces in case of emergency. The Sea Truck competing products are trucking hell. Sea monkey nest. The sea monkey nests are large bow-like structures made of packed sediments and plant matter. The sea monkeys use their wide, flat tails to pack the materials and form the structure of the nest. Sea monkeys are naturally curious creatures, often drawn to metallic materials which they gather to reinforce the sides of the nest. Terra misplaces 1 kilometer capital ship Aurora independent, collecting news in the collective perspective. Can't they get sued for that? Contact has been lost with Aurora some 18 months into the journey to install Phasegate in the Aratne arm, report inside sources. The Aurora. Altera launches the Aurora to much fanfare almost 2 years ago and recently announced that the ship has arrived in the destination solar system. The Aurora has reported now missing more than one routine check-in. Speaking of the Aurora, there's a company called Dawn Aerospace. They're making a space plane and it's called the Aurora. Not even kidding. I was found when I was looking for internships. As for comment, the spokesperson for Altera said communication with ships outside of the Phasegate network can take weeks or months in ordinary circumstances and is commonly interrupted. The Aurora was in good shape and ahead of schedule the last time they checked in. We have no reason to think anything has changed. They were shut down. Nonetheless, our source emphasized that Altera cannot yet explain the loss of context, and given the exceptional value of the ship and its mission, they are taking every possible measure to re-establish contact. Shareholders will be watching closely. It got shut down. We were there. Keen readers will remember, however, that Altera's network of directors have a history of leaking scare stories like this to the press, only for its friends Gov to rebound with positive news against the odds. Director shareholding and dealings are of course not public information. Neat that they talked about that. Yet, saying it was the main plot point of the first game would be a bit of an understatement. It was the plot of the first game. Like the ship got shut down and you're the only survivor. That's basically Subnautica 1. You need to find a way off the planet. Ooh. It looks a bit more readable than the one in the first one.